Hi guys, Kyung here. And so I'm excited. So first of all, I'm going to do a really quick little project. I'm going to make a little card game. It's going to be a love me not card game. And then I'm hoping to like start finishing up the journal. We are actually going to start finishing up this romance journal. It is high time that we finish it up, I think. So I'm using this old memories cherry red for my stamping because I want I don't have a pink like archival ink like for stamping. I do have a blue one. So I'll use this one for the love me one, either the love me not, probably the love me not, right? Because it's like, oh, I'm so blue, right? Because it's sad, right? And then the love me will be red, and this one I will also make red on the front of the card. So I cut out these little, just these out of a scrap paper, and what do they measure? 2 by 3 roughly, 2 by a little less than 3, right? So inches, and so I cut how many of them? One, two. Let's separate them into different piles. 3. Okay, so there's 3 of each. I'd like to have one extra of one. Let's see if I can grab this. Here we go. Let's just cut one of these out because I want to have one extra love me so that your chances of getting a love me are higher than your chances of getting a love me not. So I apologize for my voice. It is still leaving me. And I was thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking, I bet it had to do with the 4th of July. Just all the smoke in the air, all the gunpowder and sulfur and everything. Because the neighbors have really been, they've been really going off. So, but I mean, it's fine. My throat doesn't hurt or anything. It's just, but my voice is like leaving me. Okay, so I have this stamp, isn't it darling? I found this stamp at the thrift store and it came in a set and I spent like $2, like $2 on it. Let me see if I can grab the actual set. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, here it is. It's right here. So yeah, here it is. It had like this tape on it that had like the price tag on it, thrift stores are. But look at these. Aren't those gorgeous? And it has someone's like name on them. I have no idea. But I found them at the thrift store and I love them. They're great. And I haven't gotten to really use them very much. But I thought, ooh, we'll use them for the cover of the cards, the front of the cards, right? So when you have playing cards, each card, you want the front to be the same, if you can help it. So we're going to do our best. We're going to stamp them in red. We're going to do our best. I hope this stamp pad works. What is it? What is it? Oh, it's memories. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it works. I'm not sure. It looks like it has ink on there. See, and this is where having a stamping platform, I feel like would really come in handy. I don't have one. I do have plans on getting one though. I'll just let it sit there for a second. So, I love the idea of little card games and little games in your journals. Oh, look at that. So me and my sister love board games and we have a bunch of them. We kind of collect them and play them. And we've done that for a couple of years, long before oh my goodness, the stamp pad is coming off of its thing. Long before I ever got into journaling or anything. And to the point where, we started coming up with ideas or, of ideas or thinking about making our own kind of little card games or board games. And I actually made one, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, called Birds and Butterflies, funny enough. And it's a card game, and I like made the cards and everything, and then by hand, and then we played it. Like I don't have, I should have brought it down to show you guys what I have. But my sister, and this was before I started doing digitals and stuff, and so my sister came to me today and had this most amazing idea. She was like, that card game you made, that bees, or not bees, that birds and butterflies game. And I was like, oh, I haven't thought about that in forever. She was like, you should totally finish it. You should redesign it, right? Like because you could do amazing. When I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. Like I could do, different birds, like butterflies. I could actually design the cards like nice. And then, oh, we got a little bit of ink on the corner. And then, I could like sell them as a digital, like my game, And I was like, oh, that's such a good idea. I love that idea. And then I was thinking I might also even play with the idea of getting them printed on like a nice card, getting actual cards made and actually selling them like as a game. Because yeah, I had written rules for it and everything. It's like a little card game. You turn the caterpillars into butterflies. That's the goal of the game. Okay, so there's caterpillar cards and there's butterfly cards and different, oh, that keeps, and different butterflies or different caterpillars, or you get so many caterpillars, it turns into different butterflies depending on whatever. And then, let's wipe this ink off of here. So it stops marking our page. Just get my towel. Oh, and then there are these birds that you can draw, which eat your caterpillars, right? Because birds eat like worms and stuff, right? I mean, that's the idea. Birds eat worms and stuff like that. And so, that's kind of like the game, right? And there's rules and different butterflies, right? And you get sets of butterflies. And then at the end of the game, when you go through the deck or whatever, you score based on what different sets of butterflies that you have by the end of the game. It's actually kind of a lot of fun and simple. Like a kid could play it, and I couldn't believe that she had reminded me of that. I was like, wow. And, look, they're not perfect. They're not perfect, but who cares? It's a little handmade, love me not card thing. Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish it up. I'm going to get it printed. I'm going to look into getting, like, the actual cards made, and that would be really cool. So, awesome idea, Annie. Thank you. So, what else do I know? Not much. I've been very overwhelmed with the response of the Christmas kit. I'm really very overwhelmed with the response. I'm so grateful and speechless. And I'm so happy that everyone loves it. I really am happy that people love it. I worry, I messed up that envelope page, and of course, I've done a lot of envelope pages, and I've never messed one up, I never have. And it had to be the one. It had to be this one, Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we want 4 love me's, right? And 3 love me nots. We want to make sure we stamp them on the right side. So these are love me nots, right? Let's stamp them in the blue. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's a juicy ink pad. That's an old ink pad, too. These are all old ink pads given to me by Debbie. Okay. Love me not. He loves me not. Oh, he loves me not. Oops. Oh, no. I put it down. Oh, well. Oh, look, you can't tell. I did good. Oh, but look, some of it's stamped on the... These are those spongy ink pads. So you have to be careful because they really sponge down and you can end up inking all your background, which, you know, I like the felt pads, right? That like the archival ink, the distress inks have the felt pads instead of that spongy pad, these spongy pads. But it works. Let's see if there's a date on this. Doom, doom, Fiskars. Doom, doom. Great for all stamping needs. Raised pad surface makes for ease of use with all stamp sizes. Okay. Well, there's no date on it. Too bad. I wish that people would put dates on things more often. I could have stamped that one too. I went to town on the stamping on that one. It's all pressed down. It's fine. It's just a little game. It's just a little game. Clean off our stamp. Okay, and now let's do our Love Me's. Make sure that we're all the correct, facing the correct way. Okay, we're going to use the red, and I think this one, yes, this one is a felt stamp pad, but its pad is coming off of its base. Goodness. Loves Me. Wow. So I decided for my Christmas in July project that I'm going to make, I'm going to do one of those little easy peasy envelope journals that Miss Paintalot did last Christmas. And so there's things about that. So first of all, it's the thing that made me find her channel. So was the Easy Peasy Christmas, the envelope journal, and the little golden book one, the little golden Christmas book she did. Both are amazing, by the way. And that was the series that sold me on her channel. And so I actually made a bunch of those for Christmas and gave them out. I made 4 or 5. And most of them I kept Christmas except for one. I made football, like American football, for a buddy of my husband's who loves football. And so I put his favorite football team all over it and his favorite football players. So in each envelope page, right, in the Easy Peasy envelope notebook, in the journals, Easy Peasy envelope journals, on each page there's an opening where you can put like a big journal card or something. And so I put his favorite football player in each envelope, right? Like he loves it. So I'm really happy. I guess he keeps it in his glass case with all of his other because he collects like Cardinals, I guess. Arizona Cardinals is his team, and he collects all their stuff. So he's got like a whole room. So I figure I need to do something with this. Ooh, I have an idea. That will be fun. I have these. I just got these. Super Tips washable markers. Draw thick, draw thin. Whatever. They were the only ones that my store had, other than the giant thick ones, and I didn't want just the giant thick ones because I'm not the most precise drawer. You know, is drawer a word? Drawer? What do you call a person who draws other than an artist? A drawer. Would you just say they draw? Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, what if we just put a heart, right? And we colored it in. Oh, look at that. A heart. It's not the most perfect heart. Does it need to be perfect? I don't think so. Who cares, right? You know, nothing is perfect. That's the truth. So if we're all striving for that, that's just... Oh, that one is way messed up. Okay. You know, see, this is because I overwork things, right? Just draw it and color it in and be done, right? Draw it, color it in, be done. Look at how much more perfect that heart looks than the ones that I just sat messing with. Don't think about it. Look at that. Much better. Just don't think about it. Just put in the heart, draw it in. Who cares? It's done. Right? Done. Little personal touch. Better than a smudge, anyway. Let's ink it, yeah? I brought out my red... I don't know what to do about this. Does anyone know how to glue... Look at that. Look, it came right off. Perhaps my hot glue gun. That's what I'll do. I'll use my hot glue gun to get that. Look at that. It's going everywhere. Okay, here we go. We're just going to ink it. Ink them. Oh, they're a pretty little card game. And so it's like a game of chance. And so instead of plucking petals from a flower, right? Poor flower. You can just get out your love me not cards. And I'll leave them blank. And then, you know, if the person who has it, if they want to go in and color the stamp, they can. I mean, if I was really particular and wanted to put extra detail, I would go in and I would color the stamps, right? I'm trying to really tell myself not to right now because I really need to get this journal done. So it's fine how it is. I think they're pretty. See? So you shuffle them. Let's shuffle them. Dun, dun. Shuffle them. Okay. Ready? He loves me. He loves me not. Oh, he loves me not. And there's all your love me nots. So he loves me. Yeah, it definitely needs shuffled more, right? Which is harder when you're using just regular cardstock. But let's go like this. There we go. Yes, like this. And we'll set it up. Okay, so love me is on the top and a love me is on the bottom. So that's why I wanted an extra love me. So that if you were to arrange them where you have them alternating, you have a love me and a love me not, and a love me and a love me not, it will always end with a love me, right? Because you have one more love me than a love me not. So that's the idea. And there's our little love me not cards. Fun. Okay, that's done. I did that. That's the thing we did. Try to wipe off that stamp. And let's try to get some work done on this journal. I'm wanting to, I think what I'm going to do is, so here it is. Bum, bum, bum. We haven't really looked through it. Here is kind of what its thickness. It's already thick. I think we're ready to separate it into separate signatures and whatnot. There is this one page that I do need to do, right? So I do need to do this page. We can look through it really quick. So, we have this page with the Jane Austen illustration. We've got one of our flippy out greeting cards, our stamped blue page, our flippy book, which I love. So pretty. Okay. Journal boat. So pretty. Okay. And then another greeting card, flippy out. Goodness gracious. Let me, okay, stick it up on this one, and then that way I can, okay, we have this page and this page, our interesting, weird feather page. It's interesting. It's interesting. I'll say that. Okay. It's fun. We have this page with this tag. I don't know if you've seen this page. I did a couple of pages off screen because I really needed to get some work done. And they're just nothing fancy, right? Just covered it, put a pocket, put a tag, right, from the journal boat kit. So that's what that is. I'm going to go through and color these. I need to do that. Oh, we need to put something in here. I have this from the master board that I stitched around, and I just made a little journaling card. We could fit that in there. It's still a little small, isn't it? I have this big one. This is that, remember that King Arthur illustration? So I just backed it on like a pink cardstock, and this was actually a mess up, so I was going to this is just collaged right with the book pages behind it, and it's actually the same as the, remember we did this page, right? So that was a mess up of this when I was like testing it, and so I had that piece of cardstock left over, so I just stuck this illustration on there and got a big journaling card out of it. And oh, look, that's perfect. Okay, well, I'm so happy about that. This needs one of these, right? So we have a tulip and a rose. It has roses here. Let's do a rose. And you know what else? Let's put one of these playing cards, right? So Jania sent me these. Thank you so much. When she sent me those clips, those little clips, she sent me a pack of these cards, and I was so grateful because I had went to my what was it, my Five Below or whatever it is, and they didn't have any more when I went. Oh, look at the cone flower. Let's do the cone flower. We'll just stick it in there like that. Yeah, easy. Oh, so pretty. Okay, and then we have this page. It has our library card and a bird, a bird information little card. Here's our concertina notebook with our pockets we did with the envelope punch board. I still haven't done anything with this, and I might not. I'll probably leave it blank and let the people who have the journal play with it. We have our little fabric greeting card insert with a little cluster on the front, right? Here is a pocket with another Jane Austen. This is a double, right? Yeah, it is. Yep, this is a notebook. One of the notebooks. We're going to have to make sure that sticks out like that, right? Like that. There we go. Okay. Our tags, and this is from the Line Dot Arrow tag challenge, which I love her kits, by the way. I've got to do something with that eventually. Another little notebook, right? I said I was going to work on it, and here I am just flipping through it. Anyway, that's the idea. I need to finish this page. Let's just get to work. Let's do illuminated flora today. So I have all this illuminated flora, which I love. And I thought, not this one. That one is definitely not going to work. Let's see. This one, it's blue and pink. I love this one. Ooh, I don't know. I really like this one. I think let's just do this one because I love it. I love it. That's gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? I love Medieval Mirage. Yes, Medieval Mirage, Illuminated Flora. Gorgeous kit. I want to get a couple of her other kits as well. They're so worth it, you know, because they're large. She does very large kits, and always with a ton of like different kinds of ephemera, and it's wonderful. I think I just cut that crooked. Okay, let's fold this in half. First of all, why am I trying to work on this signature? That's absolutely ridiculous. Let's take this page out, and let's do this proper. Let's move this, all this, just move it aside, right? Oh, so much more manageable. Let's open this up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we need to deal with this envelope. And, okay, I'm just going to cut this. I folded it in half, so now I'm just going to cut the fold off by sliver. All right, that'll leave me with a little bit of a border all the way around. Doo-doo. So I'm going to make an easy peasy envelope journal. Excited. I have so many envelopes I need to use up. And I've been slowly pulling out all my Christmas stuff. It looks like the North Pole in here. Oh, I'm excited to get that started, though. I have a couple things I want to do, you know. I'm thinking I might start, I might start like a Happy Mail journal, you know. So I've been so blessed and have received a lot of Happy Mail over the past year, and I've saved it kind of separately because I kind of want to do something special with it, you know. So I might do a thing where like once a week I do a page in that, and I pull out, you know, and maybe have it be like a friendship kind of journal thing. And I might do that. I was kind of playing with that idea. I would like to paint more, but I'm not the best at it. So I don't know. I might think about something to incorporate that. Maybe like sometimes, every once in a while, do a video where I sit and I try to paint. You know, I try to practice my watercolor. And I also, look, things are flying everywhere. What is that little blue dot? Look at this little blue dot. It's like ink on my page. And then I don't know, maybe just like chit chat, you know, just talk. Not like I don't do enough of that. But no, more about, I don't know, I guess personal things and stuff like that. Might be. Because, you know, when you watercolor and you paint, there's this just energy and kind of relaxing, hang out kind of vibe. And so that might be a thing I might do. I don't know. Maybe not either. I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, so that's done. And oh no, it was a page that was printed messed up. Look, do you see the lines from the eco printer? Oh well. What can you do? Maybe I'll do some stenciling is what you can do. What can you do? Well, you can stencil. That's what you can do. What if we did just a little bit of stenciling in the areas where you can really kind of tell? Did I take off my... Yes, I did. I took off my red and put on my pink. And take off the red dress and put on the pink dress. Mr. Ink Dauber. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we'll just put some light, very light background inking on this page. Should, I don't know, maybe help with that problem. I didn't even notice until I had it completely glued down. I don't have to cover it. Maybe we could cover it. I have a bunch of pockets that I need to use up, right? All the pockets we made. All right, we have this one. It could go sit in the middle like that. I hate to cover up the... We could have it sit like this. What about like that? Is that weird? Yes. Yes, it is. It's weird. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Right, I'm not gonna... Right, we could put like... I think we're gonna leave it. Nope, I've decided we're leaving it. Leave it. So this is the other side of that messed up page, so I don't want to use it. I have to be careful, because yes, some of these I did print messed up. So, we'll just have to be careful when looking. Oh, that's pretty. I really like that. It's purple, though. See, that one is a messed up one. Oh, and there I reprinted it where it's not messed up. Should we do this page? I don't know. I like this. This blue and pink. I like this. It has a lot of green in it, though, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Am I even in frame? Probably not. Ack. Oh, this one. This is the one. We're going to do this one. This one. This is the one. It has sang. It sang to me. Okay. I mean, it didn't really. I'm not that. I promise I'm okay. I'm not that far gone. Yet. We're on the right, we're in the right direction now, I think. I think we're going in the right direction. All right. So I'm so happy my husband was so sweet. And we went out and we got the fencing for my garden, finally. I was so happy. I wanted it so long. And we were finally able to do it. And then, so because we were finally able to do it, I mean, he sat out there the entire day and until it was put up. Like, he put it up. And so I was so happy. And he's so sweet. At first, he didn't like it. He was like, it's not good enough. He was like, it's not good enough. I wanted you to have a nice fence. And I was like, it's nice. What are you talking about? It's nice. It's very nice. It works. It's going to keep the dogs out of that area. I love it. And I think once it was fully done, he was more happy with it. But I know that he said, like, he's already said, he was like, well, you know, every so often, every couple of weeks, I'm going to get you a whole, you know, a wood panel for it. Right? So my gate is like a nice, like, wooden gate. But the fencing we used is like kind of, I wouldn't say it's a chicken wire, right? It's not. It's, it is like a galvanized, you know, it's a good metal, but it's not chain link, right? It's like a mix. It's kind of an in-between the chain link and, like a chicken wire fence, you know. But it works great. It's 4 foot, so it's good. And the dogs have not tried to. They have not at all tried to jump it. So I think one of the first things I'm going to try to plant is I'm going to get a Korean lilac tree. They are gorgeous. Korean lilac trees, and they're like little trees. And I think it will be perfect, and I'm going to plant it over, because in the corner I'm going to have like a seating area where I can sit, you know, and watch the birds or, you know, sit outside in the shade and hang out, watch the weekend lives, and because I do that. It was sweet. So today is Sunday. while I'm recording this. So to Sunday Live today in Miss P's group. She does a Sunday Live on her channel every Saturday and Sunday. And I didn't have anything. I didn't have like my coffee, my donuts, my anything. I had nothing. I had no sweets. I didn't even have any milk. I didn't even have any milk so that I could make coffee. And I won't drink coffee black. I can't. It's way too strong. So he was so sweet. He went out to get, because we had to get dog food anyway. We had to get like dry dog food. So he ran out to get dry dog food, and he came back with coffee and a big box of donuts. It was a big box of donuts. Oh, look at the difference. So look at the difference in quality. So look at this. This is printed off with the laser printer. Look at how brighter and much more beautiful the images come out compared to the Eco printer. Right? Look at the Eco printer. And I don't know if you can tell. It's just more faded. It's like, you can really see the like dots that it creates. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Not the biggest fan. It's fine. I use it a lot, and it's cheaper. The ink is so much cheaper. Toner for a laser is just, it's ridiculous. It is. It's ridiculous. And then the problem is if you use like third-party ink toner, which I do, because I'm not going to spend, hundreds of dollars on toner. I'm not going to do it, So I buy third-party toner, but it can mess up your printer, and I think that is what happened. I got a bad batch of toner, and this sheet is fine, but many times now when I print, I get these like purple lines that go all the way, they streak down the bottom of my page, all the way across the bottom. And I gotta go get it looked at. I think it needs a new drum, I think is what it is. I also need to get my, I got a typewriter. I ordered one on eBay. It's a 1950s, I think it's a 50s typewriter. And it's in pretty good condition. It works great, but it's sticky. And I looked up how to, because it's mechanical, you can service it yourself. So I looked up how to service it, trying to kind of learn how to service that. And I did, I worked on everything that I could do up top without having to open the bottom. And it is just, I think someone greased it. Someone, I don't know why, because everywhere that I've read say don't put oil in your typewriter, right? Don't ever put like WD-40 and stuff, like don't put that in your typewriter. It'll gunk it up, right? Like just like you wouldn't put WD-40 in a watch, right? I think it's kind of like how I kind of saw. I was like, okay, that makes sense. But I think that's what's happened with this typewriter at some point. And so it's sticky. You push you push a key and it stays up. The thing stays up. So you have to use your finger and push it down. It could also be bent in some areas. Like I was looking at it and that could also be an issue. And that's a whole thing. Fine-tuning that. So I think at this point I am going to take it in to a typewriter dude. I'm going to take it into a typewriter dude and have him look at it. And I don't know why I imagine someone with hair that sticks out like this and they have like a monocle. I don't know. Too much TV probably. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. I love it. And then we can stick this. Oh, look, these are way too small to go in that. I originally made these to go into this, but they're tiny. They can't go in there. We have this bird journal card I put together. I put together a couple of journal cards, okay? So I just backed them and sewed around them. Nothing fancy. This one is a little fancier. This is an altered paper clip or an altered index card. And I'll probably do a video on one of these. It's got like a little pocket here, and it's cute. We have the Artie Maze envelope, but I need to do something with that. What else do we have? We have this, right? That illustration. I backed it. Would it go in there? I have these. I also have done. Let's do these two. Let's just stick these in there. Like that. There. Little hidden stuff. I might... Should I put a ribbon on this just to like indicate that there is something there, right? I have this, what, this scrap piece of pink. It's pink. I don't want pink. I'll put pink on it. Here, I have this lace. This is pretty. This will work. Let's just cut a piece of this. Do-do. Here we go. I was gonna finish up this journal. We haven't even gotten to the point of separating the signatures yet. Oh, well. Whatever. I don't care. Right? I'm loving the way it's turning out. You know, I am. So I'm happy with it. So, you know, I don't care if it takes a long time. And if other people do, well, I apologize. I've been thinking, however, I have been thinking, however, of when I do the train journal, I'm trying to think of, you know, a system that will maybe I can get things done faster. I don't want to do too much off camera, you know. I like the idea of doing most of everything on camera. I like being able to show everything. Okay. Why is this? Did I not glue this down? I didn't? Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding me. How did I forget that? How did that happen? There. There. Now it shouldn't go through. Now it will be an actual pocket. I was like, how did I not glue? Must have just glued the sides. Interesting. There. Now that's an indication that there's something inside the pocket. Right? There's stuff in there. There's stuff in there. And we finished it. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. That envelope page is done. Okay, let's go ahead and start separating these and adding our pages. This one. Okay. So here's our extra pages, and then I brought out a couple of other things. I brought out a doily, and this one. This is a cabbage dyed. And then I have this doily that was also cabbage dyed. So I thought we could put those in there. Let's put the cap on my glue before we have a disaster. Okay, so there's this page. So we want to put some blank pages in between each of the fancy pages. That's how I like to do. So we have this fancy page, this pretty blank page. This was done with alcohol ink. It's very bright, isn't it? Let's just put this in here. That will really help. Yes, that'll help dull it up. See, and it's too thick right now, right? But it's okay because we're going to separate the signatures. So we have this and this. Let's do a blue page. Let's do these two. Right, these two that we pulled out. And then at this point, we have this fancy page. This is more of a regular page, and then this page. Let's take this out. This will be one signature, right? So let's look at it. Signature 1. Okay, and in the next video, I'm going to pick some fabrics and laces to put down the side of the pages. So let's just see if we can squeeze any more like journaling in. Yeah, like, so we could definitely put 1 or 2 pages in here. We could even go blue, which would be awesome. Let's do this one. This is so pretty. Look at that. Oh, I love that. And then what if we fold our doily in half? Okay. And we could stick it here. Would that look okay on the lined? I don't really care for that. How about... Okay, this one. Let's go ahead and just fold this. We'll do it with this one. I'm happy I'm able to get a lot of blue in this journal. I love blue. And if it's too pink for me, it's too pink. Okay, so we have a great first signature. Right? So there we go. Signature 1. Here we go. So signature 2. Should we fold this back the other way like this? And I don't like doing it, right? If you do that too much, it will rip. And I'm already feeling it that it really didn't like that. Let's put some washi tape down the center. That'll really help. And you know what? Let's color it too while we're at it. Let's just use... Sorry, I put my markers on the table that I put my camera on, and I don't know why I did that. So it says in the thing I was kind of reading that they're purple. So I'm going to color them purple. And again, I'm not being particular. Right? Let's just get the color on there. And here I'm being really not particular. Right? You don't need to be like an artist to make something pretty. Okay. I like this pink. There's like this light pink color. Oh, look at that. That's really pretty. Yeah, we're just putting color on the page. Doop, doop. I'm just trying to put in some touches of pink. I'm going to go in with my water brush. I'm not worried. I'm going to go in with my water brush. And let's put some green in. Right. So you know what's interesting? I was talking to my sister about art and letting go. The practice of letting go. And, you know, my husband is always saying, you know, I don't have a creative bone in my body. I don't have a creative bone. That's what he always says about himself. And I don't believe it. You know, he's very creative, actually, super creative. I find a lot of people say that, right? Oh, I'm not very artistic. I'm not very artistic. I think art is a natural human thing. I think we are all artistic, and I think everyone has a different style and a different art. And, you know, you give a 2-year-old a crayon or a marker, what are they going to do with it immediately? You know, I mean, I think that we just naturally... And so I was telling my sister that you know, there's not many things in life where one gets the chance to make the decision and have the power to say, why not, right? Who cares? Why not? Why not just color it in with like Crayola marker, right? Why not? Why not like just have it be messy, right? Like there's not a lot of times ever in life where you can ever get to say things like that, you know? Everything is always so regulated and so busy and all this stuff, you know? So I'm going to take my water brush and I'm going to go in and I'm just going to, I wonder if this will work. I didn't gesso it. I've not tested this. I'm just playing. I have no idea what I'm doing. But what if we kind of spreaded it out? Spreaded it out. The ink, right? Kind of. I don't know. I'm trying to make it kind of softer. Yeah, it soaked right into the paper. I should have gessoed it first, I think. I'm getting some right, but not a lot, yeah. Oh well, that's fine. I think it still looks fine. Like, yeah, I think it still looks fine, just colored the way we did. Yeah, better than just the black and white we have. Oh yes, we were going to put washi tape down because I messed up and kept folding it. Kept folding it back and forth, and it really doesn't, paper doesn't like that. I don't think anything likes that. Fold something back and forth enough times. Oh, I love this washi tape. Look at this. These are pretty. These came from, I think this was a Wish order or something. Maybe Amazon. Okay. Look at that. Oh, I love. Okay, let's trim off this edges of our washi tape. What time are we at? Oh my goodness. That's okay. We're getting stuff done. Progress is being made. Me wetting that wrinkled the front of that. Oh well, it'll dry and be fine. Okay, here's our front cover for this signature. And we can put some pages in here to do something with these markers. Do something with the markers. Go over there for right now. Let's put this thing. What else do we have in here? Lots of blue, some regular white. We could do that. We could put some regular white, a sheet of regular white in there. I have, what else are these? These are those offcuts from the other. Let's do that. Let's put one of these. I think what we'll do is we'll fold them in like this. Yay, so that will fold open like that. Yeah? Fancy. Okay. So now this page is too small, so we'll move this one. And we'll put this pink one in. Like that. And put this one. I'm thinking maybe in here. That's much better. right? I'm going to squeeze one more in. This blue one. And then here's a fancy page. Let's put our coloring page in here. Yes, like that. And then we have this page. We have, we have this envelope. We have a blue envelope. We'll stick that in there. And this blue page. Okay, and then we have this, right? So we have this one and then this one, and that's our center. So we could put in a couple more pages. I do have, let's see, I have this one now. It needs to be put in front of a bigger one. Let's see, I have this scrap we can put in. It has some gesso on it, but not to fear, we can cover that up with something. Okay. How much does that stick out? Because it is a 12 by 12. Should we just fold it? You know what? That'll even deal with the gesso. What if we folded it in like this and we'll glue it down and that'll be a pocket. Yep. Ta-da! Dealt with. Okay. We still need a couple of bigger pages for this area. Oh, I have my scraps. Let's grab this. Whoa. What do we have in here? What do we have? I bet we have suitable things. Oh, yes. I have these. These were, again, printed, messed up printed, right? And I cut the bottoms off. And I was like, you know, they're still nice. And I think that they'll be fine. I'll scatter them throughout the journal. This is what's left of our master board. Ooh, I like this. Let's put this in as a page. We'll put this in as a page, and let's do, should we do this pink one? This one. Let's do this one. Okay. All right. What are we doing? Okay, we have this one. Let's fold this one in half. Just some scrap pink cardstock. Yeah, we'll put this one in like that. And then after these smaller ones, we'll put in the big one. Let's see. Let's fold it up to here. That's fine. Fold it in half and then trim off the ends. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to trim off the ends. Am I going to measure it? Nope. Am I going to eyeball it? Yes, I am. I'm going to eyeball it. I think that looks about right. Let's see how close we got. I'm all excited to look now. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Not bad at all. Look at that. Yeah, not bad, except that I think it's crooked. Oh, goodness. Did I cut that straight? Did I not cut? Is that? Oh, wow. That's really crooked. Way to go. Okay. Let's line it up correctly. There we go. There. That's better. That's better. Okay, so in between these ones and these ones, this one, And that's good. Okay, so it won't be 3 signatures. It will be 2 signatures, but there it is, right? That's it. It's done. I need to go in. I mean, there's things we need to finish up. It needs to be finished up, but it's done for the most part. It's, right, I need to go in and like glue some of these down, cover them, put some stick all of our ephemera in that we've made. I still have our little envelope clips, right, that we have to put in places, right? Like one could definitely go here. And along with a journaling card or something, right? So yeah, so we'll finish it up and stuff, but we're getting very close, and so I'm very happy. But that's it. I had fun, and I hope you guys have a really good day. And bye!